Hey guys, when you're building your own house, one of the hardest things to decide on can be room sizes and the sizes of everything that goes in those rooms. Everything from the doors down to the trim. So that's why I started my video series about room sizes, so that it can help you as you plan your own house know what sizes to use on everything. If you missed my last one, which was about our entryway, go check that out because I really do love the size of our entryway. And today I'll be showing you our main bathroom, which is my favorite bathroom so far in our house. I love the sizes, so I'm going to show you what size everything is in our main bathroom. So welcome to our main bathroom, also the kids' bathroom. We've got a tub shower combo there. We've got a toilet section split up with this wall here. Okay, and then we've got a vanity, a mirror, and then we've got this space behind the door for our towels and our dirty clothes hamper. Okay, so let's start with the door. The entryway to this is a 36-inch door. I love 36-inch doors, and anywhere that I can put them in my house, I do. We do have smaller doors, which work just fine in other places, but if you have the space, hi buddy. If you have the space, I highly suggest a 36-inch door. It's just really roomy and spacious, and if we were ever to be maybe in a wheelchair, then I think we would still be able to get in and through our 36-inch doors. So the total room dimensions of this room are 8 feet wide, this way, by 9 feet long from here to there. And we have a 9-foot ceiling, which is what we have in our entire house, except for our great room, which are vaulted ceilings. The tub and shower area are standard, which is 60-inch tub by 30 inches deep. Plus we have this little lip down here, so that adds like a 1-inch spot, but it's just your standard size shower. Works just fine, especially in a kid's bathroom. Then we've got this wall separating our shower from the toilet here. This wall is 5 inches wide, and it is 33 inches deep. So you can see it pops out a little farther than our tub right there. Oh, side note, we have all of our trim pieces sitting there. They're not nailed in yet because we left our nail gun over at our other house. So that's why you see them just sitting there. Anyways, this piece did not have to stick out that far if we didn't want to. Honestly, I just left that however the guy drew up the plans. I never even thought about that. I just assumed it was the size it needed to be, and it doesn't bother me. Just if you wanted it to be 2 inches shallower to meet up with where the bathtub ends, you could. The shower rod doesn't poke out either, so that extra 2 inches beyond the bathtub is not exactly needed. But I do like it. It's not anything that I have a problem with, just maybe personal preference. If you didn't want it to poke out quite as far, you could suck it in a little bit. The toilet area over here, which is very roomy, tons of space. We could put shelves up here. There's lots of space behind the toilet and on either side for a garbage can or a toilet paper holder, whatever you need back in here. This area is 43 inches wide from side to side, and then it is 33 inches deep just to that wall that we just talked about. Okay, so that's a great toilet area with plenty of space. You could even go smaller if you needed to, but I really like the extra space in here. And then I'm gonna turn around on the other side. We've got our vanity that's not quite finished. We're gonna put a step in there and a door. This vanity, which we have a lot of kids, but we also have several bathrooms in here. So I think for the most part, we will have 2 or 3 kids using this bathroom. And I think this vanity size is plenty of space for it. This is a 48-inch long vanity, and it's 26 inches deep, which is actually deeper than many of the vanities you'd find in a store. This was custom made by my brother-in-law. And so many of the vanities that you'd find in a store would only be 22 or 20 inches deep. But what I love about how deep this one is I hate on a regular vanity when behind the faucet area, you have just that little tiny space that gets all of the grime and nasty stuff back there, and it's really hard to clean out. I really like that there is extra space behind that. And then we obviously have plenty of counter space for at least 2 kids to be in here at the same time, no problem. And I am a 1 sink type person, but you could easily fit 2 sinks into a 48-inch vanity. Our mirror is 4 inches wide, 3 inches tall. We're still gonna trim it out, but that just is the same size as the vanity. And then the last thing is the trim that we have in this room is all 3-inch trim all the way up and around the door, except for the top piece is 5.5 inch. I'm sorry, I said 3-inch trim. It's 3.5 inches. So all of the trim in this room is 3.5 inches. Hi, buddy. Over here too, it's just not secured yet. And it's just a plain, I'm a plain person. It doesn't have any special design on it or anything, but that's what size all the trim is, except for the top of the door, which is 5.5 inches. So all in all, I honestly feel like this is one of the most perfect size bathrooms you could get. You don't need all this extra space over here. You're fine just to stand in front of the vanity, no problem. And then over here, like if you're taking a shower or a bath and the door's closed, you have tons of space right here to get dressed and move around. There's lots of space. There's extra space for a dirty clothes basket. You've got space over here for the garbage can. I feel like this is not wasted space. It's a big bathroom, but it's not too big and it's not extra. It's just the right amount. I have one complaint over here, and this is throughout my entire house. I just didn't know any better. My one thing I would change in this room is I would move the door about 3 to 6 inches that way. So the reason I don't like that, can you move for a second, buddy? Is if you're gonna put anything behind a door, like for example, a towel rack, okay? The door never opens or stays open all the way. You have very little space. I mean, we have like 3 inches here for our towel rack. So when you have anything on it, then you can't even open the door quite all the way without at least wanting to close all the time. So that is the one thing I would change in this room is, and many other rooms in this house, is I would scoot the door just a little bit farther away. If you plan to put anything behind the door, you need that extra 3 to 6 inches to be able to have that kind of space. So leave us a comment. What size is your bathroom? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? Is there a shower that's the perfect size? Is there a toilet area that's the perfect size? Whatever you think, what would you change in here? In your house, what sizes do you want in the bathrooms? Because this one so far is my favorite, and I'd love to hear what your bathrooms are like.